Legion, it's Adrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Frostpunk in our The Great Order series. Something occurred to me between episodes here, and I want to make sure that we're in free time at the moment, so I have the option of going to the technology tree and getting some new technology researched, which I need to do. For instance, I think I might want to go for healthcare installation as soon as possible. I don't have the steel for it at the moment, but we will soon. We have both the steam steelworks built, and that's going to be very useful. But what occurred to me in between episodes is that prisons have limited capacity, and this prison's actually at capacity. So one thing we're going to do, as soon as we have 10 steel to build one, is we're going to build a second prison. That's my next priority as we begin here. Because we want to make sure we finish off the Londoners in good time. So that's actually, there we go, we have enough steel. Let's get a prison going, I guess near the other one. Can we change its profile at all? Not really. Just change its shape. Yeah. Just change its shape. Okay. So there's that. And I will need to heat it, unless I want my prisoners to freeze to death, which to tell you the truth, I really don't. I have no wish to see them that cold. So we're going to put a steam hub here. And we do have some extra workers. Let's go ahead and plug one into the medical post there. Do I have room? Yep. Yep, we need to make sure that people are hunting for food. And then healthcare installation as soon as we have 20 steel, which should come in pretty soon. We have some scouts on the way, some with new workers, and the new workers arriving will also help. Especially with the prison. Now, you probably don't need a heater anymore. Well, I could still run the heater. Run it in both. But we don't have any workers here yet, so I would really ideally need to, we've got a lot of coal at the moment. Still need to plug workers back into that one. And I don't want to take more off of coal production. But I could take workers temporarily out of the steam coal thumper. Because these piles are, I mean, they're massive. I think there's actually a couple of piles back here. Yeah. So let's take engineers temporarily off of that so that they can jump in and run this prison. And we are going to, right away, do that. Do we also have the patrol option available? No, we don't. There we go. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 6 wood from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Send guards to catch them. Guards may retrieve some stolen wood. Please succeed and don't fail. Guards succeeded. Good! So the tendency for people to join the Londoners remains neutral. People are getting sick a little bit. Also with the prisons, you can see when they're going to be getting out. So you can definitely tell that we have a flock of workers about to leave, if you want to call them a flock, about to leave. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? Lock him up. The number of Londoners will fall. Obviously lock him up. So that's just one thief. Just one. Let's go ahead and go up to speed 3. 10 hours left on the generator. Citizen needs cold at home. Still? We do need to have that running. And that for the guards. I don't think that needs to be running just yet. We do have a thaw coming up, which will be very nice. The gathering posts, yeah, these, come to think of it, all of these need to be on, so our coal surplus is about to end. Because I want people to be nice and warm. Okay, yeah, the care house was not heated, now it is. That's going to be useful for people that actually want to live. And it actually seems like, hang on, yeah, we don't have any food to give to the to the patients. So we can't improve. Why did this go up? A handful of people enjoy it. What happened? I guess cold at home is really affecting things. We do have a thaw coming up in one day, so that might help. But let's go ahead and do. Do I want to do mechanical calculators next? No, let's do healthcare installation. That's going to help people heal up, and looks like we're in need of that at the moment. We have some sick people starting to trickle in. Alright, our new workers are about to show up. You can introduce a new law. I think we're done. Yeah, the next laws in purpose for order are all a little bit more crazy. Like propaganda center, forceful persuasion, pledge of loyalty, agitator, things like that. But adaptation also, we can go with soup and food additives, but yeah, I think we're done. So let's back off that. 5 hours left on this thing. What's the problem? I'm guessing that we just need more coal collection. Yep. You can disband the scouts at the beacon or send them back out into Frostland. Let's go ahead and plug some workers into my coal situation so that that's not as much of an issue anymore. Yeah, let's concentrate on coal. First of all, we're going to fill up the places that have absences. And then once the prisoners are freed, we'll have more workers as well. That will balance things out a bit. Alright, so now there's only a few extra, but hopefully that will help fix the coal problem. And we have a scout that's ready to go back out. So why don't you go to Tesla's grave, because we need to explore those locations. And then we have a scout with bunches and bunches of resources. Mainly wood and steam cores and steel coming in just a bit. And have we improved? I just want to triple check here. We've improved all of the homes for the citizens. Good. Good, good, good. Healthcare installation researched. All healthcare facilities are now warmer. I actually didn't mean to run the foreman on that. I was meaning to go to the research options. Okay, mechanical calculators. I think it might be time for this because there are some nice efficiency upgrades we can get if we go straight for that next. Overdrive couplings is nice, and we will get that, but let's go for calculators first, because I think we can, again, if we can improve efficiency now, could make things a lot easier. 8 hours left. Yeah, we're building up coal a little bit better, but we still need more workers, honestly. And we need workers to... Yeah, we need the prison to let people out, basically. Which hopefully will be happening soonish. Yeah, there's a number of prisoners that are going to be released in the next couple of hours, so that's where we're going to get our coal situation resolved. 12 hours left here. This is going to be close. Scouts number 2 have returned to the city, so we have wood, steam cores, and steel. Let's go ahead and send you back to the Icebound Dreadnought. Please and thanks.
Workday end. It's time for rest.
I think I will go ahead and... Well, no. I need to make sure that I have the maximum number of workers. I mean, I definitely need food collection as much as possible, because it seems like food might be becoming a problem soonish. Also, it seems like homelessness just became an issue because people got out and there's no place for them to live. So let's fix that. It might just be because of the new people that showed up as well. Tell you what, I would like one more steam hub back here. Where can we do this? I think if I do a road here, right? That should be perfect. First of all, let's... Yes, it is perfect. So that's a home for those folks, and then a steam hub can go right... Yeah, that's perfect. Right there. And that'll help heat that gathering post as well, because the gathering post needs it. And this will be permanently on, because it's also for homes, but still a good thing. Okay, so let's free up these engineers. Definitely want the hothouse fully worked. We'll put 3 engineers in there. Need to plug in an engineer there for healing purposes. And then hopefully one of the other prisoners getting out. 3 days, so yeah, that's the newer prison, so those guys have been away for a while. But it seems like a number of others are going to be getting out of prison soonish. That's useful. Alright, so 3 homeless, 2 sick. Alright, the homelessness problem and the heating issue just got resolved. 6 hours left on the generator. Crap. Let's go down to steam level 1. Actually, wait, no. Steam level 2. And, oh, no, steam level 1 and overdrive. That's what we'll do. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 119 wood from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Okay, so let me level with you on my instinct right now. I want to send guards to catch him because I'm tired of the Londoners, but there's a pretty high chance that this guard's going to die. It happens almost every playthrough for me, and I haven't had anyone die yet, and I would really like to keep it that way. So I'm actually going to say let them be and let discontent rise. And that hopefully will not do too much damage in the meantime. We do have a thaw coming that'll help people heal. People are angry about thefts. A crowd is gathered, demanding that you stop ignoring the recent thefts. Sir, you have to do something when you let these thieves steal our supplies. More and more people think that the Londoners are right and will be safer going with them. So we can lock up the thieves, the number of Londoners will fall and hope will rise, or you can say, I won't do anything about it now, or you can disperse the crowd. Let's lock up the thieves. There we go. So now we're down to 7 Londoners. And, oh, look what we can do now. Boom! Didn't see that coming. No more division. We are one society. No matter the cost, we couldn't let the Londoners leave. We did the right thing. We are together again. No deaths. We are united again. No deaths. Yet. I got my fingers crossed. Very nice. Okay, so Londoners will not leave. That's huge. The last of the Londoners have finally seen the folly of their plan. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over fear and despair. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope, but not our spirit. We now stand united once again, stronger than ever, in the face of an uncertain future. Well done. Yay. All right, so we do have some people to let out here. Let's go ahead and plug you in there. And I will need some more people soon to work this, but for now, let's put one in at the steelworks. Okay. So we have the generator running on level 1, but on overdrive, so it's like it's running on level 2, basically. I've got to hold on. People are depending on me. What are you, sick, Allie? Okay, good. There's our thaw. I hope people get better. We are going to need food. That is our next order of business. Don't have 10 food rations to run foreman on the hothouse yet, but I will in just a second. These guys all just landed. Okay, people are eating the food as quickly as it can be cooked. Mechanical calculators researched. So I can go for industrial hothouse next, which I think I want to go ahead and do. And there's generator power upgrade and heater efficiency upgrade. Yeah, this is pretty huge. And I think I might actually want to go ahead and do this, given that we are starting to have some coal problems. And then we'll fix the food problem next. Let's do the heater efficiency upgrade because we need that ASAP. And we'll keep the generator on level 1 for now because of the thaw that just happened. We don't need it on level 2, especially since it's on overdrive right now. Can't wait for my prisoners to get out. I really need them in the workforce. How many are there right now? There are 15 in that prison and 30 in that prison. So we're down 45 people right now. Can't patrol just yet. What do we have here? Exemplary behavior. Sir, a group of people have found inspiration in their work under the guidance of a foreman and have decided to try organizing their workforce on their own. Their spirit and motivation are exemplary today. Keep up the good work. Yay. Well, things are generally looking up for the time being. Keywords. For now. Okay, what do we have here? Tesla's grave. So this scouting team has arrived. Let's send them first to this frozen pond. What does it say? This place is the only thing standing out in the endless desert. Frozen desert. The game refers to it as a desert. It's odd. I get it. But anyway, heater efficiency upgrade finished. So that will help us reduce our coal consumption. Now let's go for the industrial hothouse. Obvious reasons. We need food. Now, another thing I could do is I could build a second hothouse. That's, I mean, that actually is not a bad idea. Let's, the more I think about it, let's see. Now, can I change the profile of the hothouse? I can change the direction, but not the profile. I'd prefer to just keep it same as the others. Alright, there might eventually be an infirmary here, and I'd prefer it be closer to the medical area, so we're going to have the hothouse be a little bit farther back. Let's bring it all the way here. Once workers get out that can work it, I think we'll be okay. And we are not done finding people that can work yet. We're definitely not. An outpost can be set up here. Do we have a food outpost yet, by the way? There's a wood outpost. Oh, no, the fishing outpost. That was the fishing village. Yeah, we dismantled that. So that could have been a food outpost. An outpost can be set up here, delivering an estimated 100 steel every 1 day and 0 hours. So that's the Icebound Dreadnought. I know that. I'm just sending them to a new location. So why don't you go to the snow-covered supplies, guys? A series of small, barely visible mounds with a strikingly regular shape. Crates, probably. And let's go up to speed 3. We do have lots of coal now. Scouts have reached the frozen pond. A distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Explore. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Carry on. So let's go to the abandoned sawmill now. We can see some kind of facility, perhaps a sawmill. It looks abandoned. Imagine that, guys. The abandoned sawmill is an abandoned sawmill. Generator stress level critical. Okay, fine. I'll turn that overdrive off. No, not range. My bad. And then steam level 2. So that's going to crank up our coal consumption, but we will be okay. We'll have coal income again to buffer that. The snow covering the crates is deep, but we're sure there are some valuable supplies buried down there. Explore. Shoveling through the snow, we discovered several crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have lost them here. Oh, nice. Food. Take resources. So I might want to run straight back with that, but I'm in this area, and I feel like I should probably explore first. Damaged snowcat. A vehicle wrecked by an explosion. There are parts scattered around it. 7 hours. Yeah, we need the food. We definitely do. There's also this food here. There's about 7 hours left on it. What did I just hear? Is it the one gravely ill person? I think we have one. Yeah, we have one gravely ill individual. Yeah, that's not good. I don't have the ability at the moment to use any food because I have no cooked rations. I hope that person doesn't die. Unexpected guests. Okay, Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance and that many of them died on the way. The phrase "doom is coming" keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging you to help them, sir. We will send out search parties to bring them to the city. We will help them. Okay, so there's that. We do, as a result of their arrival, have new workers, and not a moment too soon, because we need a new care house yesterday. Or we don't need a new care house, but we need a new... We just need a new... medical post. So let's get that started. And also we can go ahead and have some of those people come in to work the new hothouse so that there's food being generated tomorrow. And then what else can we do? I think I want to go ahead and take 5 engineers out of here to where the new care house will have... Yeah. Scouts have reached the abandoned sawmill. Explore. Indeed, it is a sawmill. It hasn't been used in a very long... I love that that's the first wording after that joke I made. Hasn't been used in a very long time. Everything is covered in ice. Explore. All right, so lots of wood. There's probably a base here years ago. Now there's nothing left of it but this frozen sawmill. 284 wood. And that's that. So, tell you what, let's... I'm going to send the scouts to the crash site. And they're following a known route, and then we're going to have them meet the refugees as soon as possible. Okay, here comes some fresh food. Sorely needed. And let's give this sick person a place to go. Okay, what's going on? I just started a new medical post, and we've got a sick person. Maybe the sick person is out working. Okay, the gravely ill person at least is apparently they're being taken care of. So that's good. We have one homeless. So let's address that by building a bunkhouse out yonder. There you go. And we have 10 more workers that have just become available. See, I think I want to go ahead and make sure that these are staffed again. We have more workers coming, but first things first is making sure that we have this coal production. I have also this food production as well. Damaged snowcat. This used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine might have exploded, or must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. Explore. So we've discovered a wrecked vehicle, and we can take 105 steel from that snowcat. And there's a wrecked vehicle. A box-like shape is sticking out of the snow here. Let's find out why. Yeah, we need to get to those survivors ASAP. Let's get another worker in the hothouse. We are producing lots of food. What's going on, though, with the cookhouses? Yeah, there's not a lot of efficiency happening right now. And is there really just the one cookhouse and not another one? That might be an issue. Because I need to be able to convert my food quickly. Let's address that issue by building another cookhouse. We'll need workers for it, but we've got more survivors coming in soon. Alright, tech tree. Hothouse insulation, cookhouse insulation, infirmary. We're going to need the infirmary. We're going to need it really soon. We're going to need lots of things, but the infirmary is going to be needed to make sure nobody dies. So let's go ahead and get that researched. And then I want to double check my prisoners. How are we doing over here? 14 of 30. And over here we have 20 of 30. So still lots of people locked up. And when are you getting out? About 2 days here. About a day here. So several people will be free tomorrow, in addition to the survivors that we're going to bring home. That helps. Kind of. I'm frustrated that this is so low efficiency at the moment. We have a huge food problem at the moment, given that. I think it's been that way for a while, and I just wasn't addressing it. My bad. Hopefully we don't have any starvations as a result, because that would be a real shame. We have a ton of raw food. We just need people to work the cookhouse. Okay, scouts have reached the wrecked vehicle. We found the wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage some parts of it, take resources, so coal and steel. So we've got a good amount of resources on us now. Now let's go to the stone ship. This place is the only thing standing out in the endless desert, and that should be the last of the areas we need to explore there. All right, so the scout's on the way to the crash site. They'll be there in 13 hours, then we can meet the refugees. How far away are the refugees? Yeah, there's kids and engineers. I don't know if we'll be able to reach them. We'll see. I think the refugees are moving towards us pretty quickly.
Workday end. It's time for rest.
Indeed. Yeah, now we don't have any food for people to eat, so people are going to get... In the morning, we have a second cookhouse, and we're going to have more people to work, hopefully. Yeah, see, we're starting to get... Oh, man. This isn't good. Starting to get some starvation. Scouts have reached the stone ship, a distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Explore. So we could do an emergency shift law right now and make people work in order to supply food. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Carry on. All right, so that's it. These guys have food. We have food too. That's the thing. Yeah, these scouts are not going to reach the refugees in time. So just come home. You, come home. Both of you. Get your butts home. And the refugees, I mean, it sucks that we can't meet them. Yeah, can't be reached by the scouts. We have to send scouts out from the city to reach the refugees. So I'm hoping I don't have any starvations overnight. That would really be a shame. Okay, the refugees are 5 hours out. It does have an indicator there. So when they show up, that will be good. We can plug them in. All right, infirmary researched. Let's plug this in here. Now, can I change its... Yes, I can change its shape. All right, infirmaries will employ fewer people. This is just infirmaries. It takes 5 fewer engineers. But the thing is, before we do that, is it time for the difference engine? That way I have additional scouts. I think it might be time for that. Because we're going to need that as soon as we can manage it. And also we're going to have the efficiency hub upgrade, which will help with our coal. It might be time for that. Efficient gathering would help too. But I think the difference engine is what I want. Well, let's do efficient gathering so that coal doesn't become a problem. And then we're going to do difference engines next. Focus on efficiency as much as possible. Okay, so we have lots of raw food, like almost too much. And we really need... Alright, pretty soon these new workers will show up. Running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll die without our help. We'd never have survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the Polar Explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. So 70 people, 30 of them ill, will enter our city. Discontent will rise. Hope will rise. Everyone's welcome. Of course everyone's welcome. Get in here. Alright, so we have some new engineers to run the infirmary, and we're definitely gonna... Let's see, what do I need to do as far as heating these places? I don't think I need to have the heater on everywhere. Matter of fact, I might be able to turn some other heaters off and save some coal. I haven't done that since the thaw, and I really should have. Yeah, all of these heaters can be turned off. Let's go ahead and pull up the temp overlay and have a look at that. Oh, yeah. Wait, actually, no, that needs to stay on. You see how much the temperature dropped when I turned that off? Yeah, that stays on. That can go off. That one is usually off. Wait, that was already off. Good. 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 Oh yeah, this is going to save a lot of coal. Until the morning, anyway. I should have done this sooner. But it's okay. I mean, any amount of coal saved is good while we're in efficiency mode. And we are in efficiency mode at the moment. Okay, now we have an additional cookhouse, and I need people to get in there and start working. Turn the heater on. Let's have workers work this so we free up some engineers for other places. Now we also need coal, right? And we've been waiting for these guys, so... Let's see, we need the steam coal thumper to restart. And then I will have 10 engineers take up work in this gathering post. And then I guess we'll have the prison worked there. Alright. Scouts number 4 have returned safely to the city. So 284. Let's now stop for a second because there should be more refugees and I can now actually do this properly. So let's send the scouts out to get them. We're 28 minutes into the episode, so I will stop this one here, but we have quite an interesting day ahead of us because the end game is approaching, and I want to make sure no one dies because so far we're doing pretty well. Food-wise, we are cooking as rapidly as we can to feed the hungry. Looks like we don't have any more starving, which is good. No one on the verge of death. We do have some homelessness to address, which I'm going to jump on right now or at the beginning of the next episode. We have some space to build those homes, so that's okay. And then we will we'll continue in the next one, just making sure there's room for the new people showing up. The nice thing is that as soon as those people are healed up, we will be able to add them to the workforce. And we have prisoners coming out as well that we can add to the workforce and really improve our efficiency and start filling all of these empty jobs, which is quite nice. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.